Namaste. Thank you for tuning in for your morning practice. Please find your comfortable seat. It's Tuesday, so there will be plenty of twists offered up. Please keep in mind you can always work to your own range and abilities. You never have to take anything as deep as I might be demonstrating. On the flip side, maybe you're going way deeper than I am. All right, sit tall, please. If you'd like to join me in dropping in with a long round of Om, draw your hands together in front of your heart, rolling your shoulders up, back, down, and slightly together. So a little heart lift here as the heart meets the thumbs in front of the chest. Inhale for one long Om, vibrating with the universe around us. Release your hands to your knees, and as you inhale, draw your heart forward, making big circles. Exhale, guide your heart back in space. Maybe you feel your pelvic bowl tilt around the edges, rolling around the rims of this bowl at the base of our body. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Now switch directions. And if you'd like a little more spinal involvement here, you can inhale, draw your heart forward as well. Open your throat, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin, holding your knees. Good. Return to neutral. Switch the cross of your legs, maybe hovering your toes for a moment as you do it. Let's make a few more circles each direction, noticing the different sensations you might be feeling in your hips. And switch directions of your circles. As you do that, I'll share a quote from Mark Twain. He said, "Habit is habit, not to be flung out the window by any man, but coaxed downstairs a step at a time." Habit is habit, not to be flung out the window by any man, but coaxed downstairs a step at a time. Like we're coaxing Toby downstairs. Come here. Return to neutral, sit tall. Bring your hands to your ribs, your side body. As you inhale, feel your body expand. As you exhale, notice how it contracts, drawing back to the center. 2 more breaths like this. Hands to shoulders. Inhale, twist to your left. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Go at a pace that's comfortable for you. Maybe you wiggle your feet and ankles farther away from your pelvis. As you breathe, inhaling left, exhaling right. Option to, with your eyes closed, gaze between your eyebrows and up just a bit. Center of the forehead, third eye or ajna. Return to neutral. You can keep that internal gaze as you interlace your fingers behind your head. Lean your head back in that little basket you've created. Elbows wide, reaching away from each other. Inhale left, exhale right. You might notice how the feeling of the breath changes as we change our arms. So we're working the breath up the body, starting low with those big circles, and then lifting it to the ribs and mid-lungs. Now we're inviting the breath all the way up to the top of the chest. Return to center. Switch the interlace of your fingers. So drop an index finger down by one. And let's breathe and twist again. Inhale left, exhale right. Return to neutral. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Fingers spread wide. Exhale, twist to your right. Lower your hands down. Sit tall as you inhale deeply, lengthening your spine. Every exhale is an opportunity to perhaps explore twisting deeper, maybe looking over your back shoulder. Another breath here. Inhale back through neutral, fingers reach out and up. Exhale, twist to your left, lower your hands down, sitting tall as we breathe. Inhale deeply, return through neutral, arms out and up. Shake your hands as you lower the arms down and make your way into tabletop. Always an option to put the blanket under your knees, or maybe now you set it to the side. We will again be doing some low lunges with knees down, so maybe you do want the blanket close. There he is. Hello, mister. In tabletop, take a few rounds of cow and cat. He just licked me. Breathe deeply. And as you flex your spine, maybe you close your eyes, tapping into the internal experience. Maybe you pause in a sweet spot. Find a little extra movement and stretch into any areas that feel like they're asking for it. And as you're ready, we'll return to neutral spine. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, reach your left fingertips to the sky. Take a breath or two here, pushing the ground away with your right hand, opening up as much as you can to the left. And when you're ready, exhale, thread the needle. Hey, don't take a bath here. You can rest on your left shoulder. Maybe you walk your right fingertips up overhead. That could be on the mat or in the sky. Wherever you go, about 3 more breaths, and it should feel good. So if it doesn't, make any adjustments you need to. Sometimes setting a block under the bottom shoulder helps kind of bring the earth to us. As you're ready, place the right hand in front of your nose, press into the hand while you inhale, unwinding, reaching left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, set your left fingertips back on the mat. Inhale, reach your right fingertips to the sky. Stretch for a breath or two. When you come to an exhale and feel ready, weave your right arm, setting yourself on your right shoulder, maybe walking your left hand overhead on the mat or reaching it up to the sky. Anything, of course, that feels good to you in your practice. Notice the tops of your feet. Try to keep them connected to the earth. Notice anywhere you might be holding. If you're creating tension in your neck, maybe you can soften, letting some of it go. Place your left hand right in front of your nose. Inhale, press into your hand. Reach your right fingertips to the sky. Exhale, set your right hand down, tuck your toes, inhale deeply, and when you exhale, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Take any movement that feels good here, maybe swaying your hips generously. 3 to 5 breaths. My ponytail holder broke. I'm gonna go find one. All right, from downward facing dog, walk your hands back about halfway. Short dog here. Remember, you can always bend your knees. Reach your right hand for your outer left ankle. Take a twist as best you can. Maybe you take your right hand, scoop your belly out of the way a little, and then bring the right hand back towards your heel or ankle and twist, looking under your left armpit, pushing the ground away with your left hand. Don't worry about what it looks like, but notice where you're feeling sensation. Inhale and unwind, replacing your right hand. Walk your left hand back towards your right ankle, maybe pausing to scoop belly out of the way. And then let the left hand find the right foot or heel or ankle, anywhere at all on the right leg, and take a twist to your right, looking under your right armpit. Push the ground away with your right hand. Find some sensation and breathe into it. Big inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back, regular downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, walk your feet up to the mat now, to the hands. Hang heavy, Uttanasana, forward fold. On an inhale, rise all the way up with a long back. Reach your fingertips out and up. Exhale, float your hands back down by your sides. Take a slightly wider stance and start to twist side to side. Let your hands flop around and give yourself a little massage. You can keep a soft bend in your knees. As you do this, make sure you're still standing tall. So your shoulders are still over your hips, ears over shoulders, crown over pelvic bowl. Now come to neutral and just take a few little bounces. Let the shoulders shrug. Imagine that you're shaking everything down to the earth. Kind of like if you fill up a canister of flour and you shake it a little bit, it'll settle. Imagine that you're doing that now. Letting all the dust settle down to the bottom, and then find stillness. Maybe you notice some tingling sensation in your hands or feet. Maybe not. From the top of the mat, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Fingertips touch down, float your right foot way back in space. Lower your right knee. Untuck the right toes if you like. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Stay here, or exhale, twist over to your left, opening your arms out wide. So right fingertips reach forward, left fingertips reach back. Breathe here. And as we stay for about 3 more breaths, maybe you explore letting your arms truly come out of your shoulder sockets so it won't look like so much of a twist, but then we've got the twist coming from our core rather than forcing it from our shoulders. Inhale, return to neutral, reach up. Exhale your hands down to the mat or perhaps to your blocks. Bend your right knee. Left fingertips reach forward. Exhale, bring the left hand back. See if you can find the right ankle. Option here, just like the other day, shoulders squared, or open up, taking a twist, looking over your left shoulder. Breathe deeply. Can you release your right quad a little, relaxing it, feeling the stretch? Breathe deeply, slowly unwind. Keep your right foot how it is. Set your left hand down. Reach your right fingertips forward. Swing the right hand around back, holding onto the right ankle with the other hand. Stay like this, or inhale, reach your left fingertip to the sky. This is tricky balance, so no worries if it doesn't happen. Just a breath to explore. Exhale, lower hands and foot to the mat. Step yourself back to downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths here. Maybe child's pose feels better. As you're ready, inhale your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Look forward. Exhale, step or swing that right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Lower your left knee, untuck the left toes. Inhale, rise up. Option to stay here, or exhale, take a twist to your right, opening your arms out wide. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. As we settle in here for several breaths, maybe you let your arms come truly out of your shoulders, finding more sensation than in the arms, and letting the twist really come from your core. Inhale, back to neutral, reach up. Exhale, fingertips to mat or block. Bend your left knee, left heel towards hip. Right fingertips reach forward and around the back. See if you can find your left ankle. Left hand grounds as we twist, looking over to our right. Broad collarbones. Another breath here. Notice your left quadricep. Keep your left leg just as it is as you unwind. Set your right hand down. Left hand reaches forward and swims around the back. Maybe you find your left ankle with your left hand. Maybe you're just reaching back, seeing how it goes. Wherever you are, stay for a breath or two. Option to float your right hand up to the sky. Lower abdominal muscles engaged, seeing if you can anchor your tailbone down. Breathe deeply, and as you exhale, float hands and foot back to the earth. Tuck your left toes, lift your left leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, big step forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Blocks right in front of your feet and out to the sides a little. Generously bend your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Look to the left, taking a twist. Stacking left shoulder over right shoulder. Maybe looking up to the sky, maybe reaching left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, unwind, setting left hand down, bend left knee generously, straighten your right leg as best you can, right hand to right hip, look over your right shoulder. Maybe your right shoulder stacks over the left, maybe the right fingertips reach to the sky. Breathe deeply. Exhale, unwind, back to forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Pause for a moment. How are we doing? We're doing great because we're here, we're breathing, we're working with our abilities. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands touch down, left foot floats back in space, stay high on your left toes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist over to your right, open your arms up. Stay here or keep dropping your right hand back, left hand up. 3 breaths wherever you go. Inhale, make your way back to neutral, reach up. Exhale your hands down to the mat or block. Step yourself back to plank pose. Inhale and plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel to the sky, look forward. Exhale, step or swing, left foot to the top of the mat, high on the right toes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist to your left. Open your arms out wide. Maybe you drop your left hand to the back of the right leg as you reach your right fingertips up to the sky and breathe. Inhale, unwind, reaching up, reaching down, giant step forward to forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms out and up. Arms stay up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit in chair pose. Now, lots of options here. Keep a playful attitude, all right? We're just exploring and seeing how things go. Inhale for reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist over to your left. Maybe here you can hook your right elbow onto your left thigh. Maybe not. It's okay wherever you are. Start to carry some extra weight in your left leg and see if you can float your right foot off the ground and step it all the way back in space. If that doesn't happen, do the best you can. We'll meet in this revolved lunge. Inhale, open your arms wide. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Lift your torso, open up into warrior two. Now we're facing the opposite direction. Breathe in Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten your left leg, hands to hips. Pivot into wide leg forward fold. Hang heavy in wide leg forward fold. Another breath. Inhale, rise back up. Pivot your right toes forward. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale. Pivot into high lunge. Right leg forward, left leg back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist to your right. Left elbow to right thigh. Inhale here. Option to see if you can step yourself all the way forward into a revolved chair pose. Stepping your left foot up to the top of the mat. Open your arms out wide. Inhale. Let your hands come back to your heart as you exhale. Stand up tall. Exhale, release your hands to your sides. Take a moment of inventory, noticing how you feel. Maybe some heat or heart rate spiked here. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hinge forward all the way down. Bend your knees generously, sink your hips, make your way all the way onto your back. As you arrive there, draw your legs in towards your chest, arms open wide. Take a little sway side to side with the legs. Feel the low back and the gluteal muscle attachments, hip muscles, all getting a massage as you sway your legs, maybe drawing circles. And as you're ready, let your legs fall over to the right. Try to keep your shoulders connected to the earth. Maybe you put a block between your thighs or under your bottom or top leg. Try to settle in a way that you can really let go of muscle tension. We'll be here for about 5 more breaths. Looking up to the sky or over your left shoulder. Let the dust settle. Inhale and guide your legs back to neutral. Sway the legs a little side to side. I like to imagine I'm walking my hips down away from my head. And as you're ready, let your legs fall off to the left side, noticing your right shoulder is doing its best to stay connected to the ground. And as you arrive, let yourself settle and soften. You can be gazing up to the sky or off to the right. Notice how many different sensations you can feel on your skin from where you are. Fabric, mat, floor, air. Breathing deeply, slowly release this posture, legs back to neutral. And as you're ready, send your legs out long, settling into Shavasana, corpse pose. You can keep your arms out as wide as feels good, palms up to the sky, receptive. Surrender. Breathe deeply. Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Saint Francis de Sales. Deepen your breath. Invite movement back into your body. Take your time, slowly returning to an easy seated posture. As you're ready, we'll meet with hands together in front of the heart. If it feels true to you, give yourself a reverent bow, tucking your chin towards your chest, thanking yourself for your commitment to your practice, even if it's just for today. If you'd like to join me in one long Om, please inhale for Om. Thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste.